Bro, I
like
wish I could get into CS2, bro. I want to play some CS.
Steven would have like a fucking noisy washing machine talk to him for 3 hours if he could just play his game.
I'm trying to play some CS2,
Listen,
bro.
if I was able to maintain somebody's attention for 3 hours talking about myself, you're complimenting me right now, okay? You're glazing. You're glazing.
I'm into a bonus as well, bro. What's up?
Tell me, CS2 is that 100% getting carry over with all your skins and shit?
It is.
CS1?
Yeah, it is. We're good.
Really?
It is. Yeah. We're good to go. And skin prices are rising too. Not saying that's a good investment. You shouldn't see that. It's also a gamble.
Get
Who
it
knows what may happen.
twisted.
No.
Don't get it twisted. That's right.
I just have a wild inventory, so I'm happy with that.
How much is your inventory worth in CS?
Oh, yeah. Roughly like 2 mil.
Let me ask you this. So
yeah.
I know that because I did like a very small amount of CSGO gambling, not because I give a shit about CSGO. It was just fun to do. But my understanding is that a lot of the quote unquote big sales of CS shit go through a Chinese site. I think it was called like Buff something or other.
Yeah. That's right.
The real question is, when you say your inventory is worth 2 mil, like you're saying something like, okay, I have a factory new StatTrack Howl that's worth $40,000, or I don't know what it's worth, but you know, as an example, right? For those high ticket items, like maybe like a factory new Dragon Lore or something that's StatTrack as well. The real question is, can you actually go and sell those high ticket items easily? Like, I know it's easy to go and sell like a factory new Karambit, like, you know, one of these $500 to like $2,000 knives. Like, you can sell those all day, but it seems like the really high ticket items, you don't see them get sold very often. Like, you have a $2 million inventory, but if you need to liquidate that, how much can you really get without taking 6 months time or something?
I'm not sure because I don't do that. I just collect.
You're not really collecting purely.
I'm just collecting. Yeah. I'm not selling anything. I just like to collect.
Interesting. What is the I feel, God, my memory is shit with this. I think I remember back in the day, someone was it Soda Poppin'? I don't know. They got a souvenir factory new. I think it was M4A1 Knight or something like that. Like, is there some really insanely rare thing that people don't talk about because it's not that desirable, but it's actually really rare? Is there any of those items like that that should be priced a lot more? Like, what do you think should be priced a lot higher?
Give me a sec. I need to reset all this. I don't know what's going on.
I feel like the prices must be dictated by drop odds, right? And people must just know.
No, it's supply and demand. It's the same. Like, it's relatively the same economics as real life.
I bet there's some fucking stupid rare items that just people don't care. Like, I think there's like a different type of marbling, and just people don't, like Black Pearl, is that what it's called or something? And people just don't care, even though it's stupid rare. Back in my day, when it was CSGO Lounge and you were gambling on who was going to win CSGO matches, everyone cared about getting the most blue case-hardened AK or the fuck was it? A P2 or a Deagle or something? There's two things. But yeah, that was what you were after. You were after the full blue AK, maximum blueness and shit. Yeah.
There we go. I fixed it. I had to relaunch it. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So, yeah, it just comes... Yeah, I don't know how to answer that. I would have to bring a CSGO specialist in here, and they would answer that question for you.
No, I don't care that much. That's fine. It's no big deal. Just talking to you. So what else? So what keeps you busy? You're like a billionaire now. So what do you do besides spending millions of dollars on CS:GO? How else is Train spending his money? I don't see any Ferraris or anything. So...
I don't really care for that. I'll be honest. I don't really care. Like, this is gonna sound completely wild, but and this is kind of why I don't make content from doing the gift. Like, I could easily have like a huge YouTube, TikTok, all these things, right? If I you know,
the emotional edit of a donation you make.
Yeah, like I don't view money in the way others do. Even when I was broke, I didn't view it that way. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, obviously, having it's nice because it gives you the ultimate freedom. All I care about is, so I guess I do care about money, but I only care about it to the extent of being able to just like sit back and game and just like sleep in. Mm-hmm. So I don't care. I don't care about the partying. I don't care about the, you know, jewelry or the cars. You know, the one car I did buy was more of a fuck you to these large streamers, you know, of Twitch that were buying cars and flexing it on the poor people. So I bought a car to flex on them, right? They were all buying like $400,000 or $500,000 cars and like posting it. Like, it's one thing to like really love the car and be passionate about it, but it's another thing to buy it just to like say fuck you to everybody. So I bought a car to say fuck you to them, right? They bought a $600K car, I bought a $2 million car. So that was kind of
how you justify it?
yeah, I bought it just to buy it, just so I can post it, right, and say "fuck you guys," like pussies. Like, why the fuck are you flexing on poor people? So I decided to flex on them and give them taste of their own medicine. But realistically, I don't really care about. I got a 2021 SVJ 63 Roadster.
Jesus. How let me ask you, since you've gone through this process, I've never done this before. When you
2 mil
want to
Canadian, by the way, 2 mil Canadian.
Yeah, when you go and you're getting cars like this, you went to the dealership, yeah? The Lambo dealership?
Yes, but these cars aren't owned by the dealership. They'd be owned by like a private owner, and then the dealership would middleman.
Because I always heard that like if you wanted to get like a brand new Lamborghini or Ferrari, you actually just can't walk in if it's one of the desirable models. You have to like you have to start with some like shitty ones for a while. Like you can't just go get $1 million Lambo. You have to buy.
Oh
like,
yeah, there are some car brands that you've got to like put. I think even Dodge might do this, or Ford might do this for some of their upper like Mustangs or whatever, where like you have to put in an application and like go through a screening process to make sure you're like literally like cool enough to have the car.
Is it that mainly Ferrari though? With Ford, I think it's the Ford GT, but with
Ford will do it with their GT, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with Lamborghini, they're much more of a, you know, the average rich guy's brand. They don't gatekeep their cars, is what I'm trying to say.
No, the supermodels they do.
I mean, the 1 of 10s, probably there's some sort of...
The 1 of 63.
You know,
that's what 63 stands for. Yeah, that's what 63 stands for in the SVJ 63, right? There's only 63 in the world.
Wait, do you actually drive the car, though?
No.
Wait, how did you get it then? That was the whole point of the screening process.
You just bought it as a fuck you? Like...
The whole point of the screening process is to only have people that are actually driving the cars.
I don't think that's true.
No,
I'm pretty sure that's true.
Not
like for the Ford
necessarily,
GTs, like they don't want people to buy them and have them sit in the garage.
Not
They want
for
people
Lamborghini.
to go. Oh, for Lambo, my bad.
Yeah, for Lamborghini, most people who have it don't drive it either. Like if you look at all the existing SVJ 63 Roadsters, they all like maximum have like 800 kilometers or 1,400 kilometers. Like those are cars that are like legacy cars, because like so pretty much for the like that the 2021 of that car was the last. They announced that that was the final model because they feel like they perfected it, and there's nothing beyond that they could do to perfect it any further. So 2021 was the last year they created for that model. So that's the last possible year. So that's why like I didn't buy it from a dealership brand new. I had to find a private owner that's willing to sell it.
So it's an investment.
So I bought it, yeah. So even if that does exist within Lamborghini, I didn't buy it from Lamborghini. I bought it from a private owner that may have, if those under the table rules exist, maybe this individual had to pass those rules and he did, and then he chose to sell to me. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Yeah, I think Lambo doesn't like it, or any of these like hypercar companies don't want you being in the business of reselling. I think they want you to have the car, or who the fuck knows, you know.
Yeah, that's why they got mad at John Cena when he sold his Ford GT. Like immediately after he bought it.
Wait, so GTs are like that?
Yeah, for Ford GTs are like that. Yeah, and I think I thought they explicitly wanted to keep them out of the hands of collectors and stuff. They want people like driving them and like for people to see them and shit.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's like a Ford specific thing. Usually they don't care as long as you just keep it.
What's your next car going to be? Or what's your daily driver then, since you're going to drive on this thing?
I don't think he drives.
I don't drive. I have a driver.
He doesn't.
Oh, you have a driver. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.